Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, thanks for joining us. Today I am bringing you our Decades Legacy save file. This is episode number 21. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in with the Humphreys family. Okay, we are in here with our family, and as you can see, everyone is looking pretty rough. So I am going to just go ahead and get all of their needs up, and then it will be time for them to go ahead and get themselves into bed for the evening. So we will have Florence here just go ahead and grab herself a bite to eat and use the washroom, and then she can go on to bed. And you need to do something fun, and then you can go to bed. You have a ton of needs. Holy moly. What about you, sir? You just need to go to bed. Actually, why don't you come and talk to Blarfy, and then you can go to bed. John is hungry. Of course he is. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and set something out for him so that we can let him feed himself. So he can grab a serving of his mac and cheese. And as far as Albert goes, he's asleep. So let's let everyone get themselves in order here. So where we had left off at the last episode, obviously Florence had Albert. And so now she has a house full of boys. And I had asked if you guys wanted me to go ahead and get the girls pregnant with, or like try again for a baby for Elizabeth and Victoria, because neither one are pregnant. And so I'm still waiting on some word on that. I may, if I don't hear anything before I go to record the next episode, I may go ahead and just do that. Because again, I want them to have a chance to have kids. And also, again, if their husbands die in the war, they have to move back home. So that might be a nightmare. But let's hope that we don't lose the guys, but I don't know who we're going to lose and who we won't. And for this episode, we are going to be having George age up. And once he ages up to a teenager, I'm just going to have a peek and see if he has any kind of really high relationship with any girls that he could possibly consider wedding. And if so, then we may go ahead and see if we can develop that relationship fairly quickly so that we can get him hitched and all that before we head him off to war. Because again, he is our heir, but if he dies, then we won't have an heir. So I'm just going to see if possibly there's someone he might be interested in. I don't know what the likelihood is of that. Let's see. If I look now, it looks like he is really just close with his family. So he does know a girl by the name of Hannah and a girl by the name of Stacy, but he doesn't have much relationship with them. And a girl by the name of Michaela, who is a teen, it looks like. So that's a possibility. But he doesn't have much relationship with her either. So yeah, I think Michaela would probably be the one that we would have to try to consider hooking him up with. But they don't have much of a relationship. So, yeah. We'll have to see how that goes. But he will be aging up in this episode. Our little George here, he is our heir. And I'm really excited to see what he's going to look like as a teenager. Sometimes they look really, really weird as kids. And then when they grow up to teens, it's like, you're not half bad looking. So, yeah. Obviously, we have a multitude of... Can we get out of this and go to bed? That would be great. So obviously, we have a multitude of things that our boys to go through as far as that goes. Like, we have plenty of boys in the event that we do lose someone in the war. There is enough boys in this family to keep our legacy going. So I'm not having to be worried about that. Not in the slightest. So, other than that, everyone seems to be pretty good. It does look like Albert has woken, so I will just go ahead and get her to get up and give him a little feed and a little snuggle, and then I will have her go ahead and come in here and grab herself something to eat because she does seem to be hungry, and there is some food that's spoiled that needs to be thrown out. So now that everyone is getting some rest, I will go ahead and catch back with you guys when it is a little bit later in the morning. Okay, so as you can see, it is 5 o'clock in the morning, and Florence is just going ahead and making some baked mushrooms for the family, and that is mainly because, as we know, Robert is a vegetarian, and we're constantly making meat, so I figured, you know what, let's not and say we did. So I'm just going to have her do that. She did just take care of our little Albert, so we will then come out here and make sure all of our animals are taken care of while the boys do some gardening. Okay, let's see if we can do this without getting attacked by the bees. I mean, the odds are slim. Holy crap. It's a bloody miracle. Like, honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get into that beehive without someone getting attacked, and she just did it. So, like, hello, queen. So I'm just going to have her go ahead and clean the sheds and things like that. And then from there, obviously, the boys are just out here doing some gardening because that is what the boys have to do. And obviously, they all have school today, but she will just slowly make her way through dealing with all of these animals, and hopefully we can get all that taken care of. And I'm hoping that they can get the garden done before they have to go into school. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, so he's gone to school and he's dehydrated. That's great news. I'm going to have him make friends, and he's going to weed, and then he's going to go to school. He's going to finish weeding, and then he's going to go to school. Looks like little John is helping himself to some baked mushrooms that Mama made. And then she is just, like I said, taking care of all of the big animals. So she's cleaning up the sheds and things of that nature. So all that looks like it's good to go. Once all of the outside stuff has been handled, we will go ahead and get, let her take her bath and, take care of herself, because she obviously needs to take care of herself as well. So it does look like the boys are taking their sweet little time. I did get them Apache in hopes that maybe we could activate him so he could help with the gardening as well. But it's going to take us a while to probably get that relationship up so that we can do that. Like, honestly, you guys probably should get to school because you're running late. But, I mean, like, part of me really wants you to deal with the garden. So, I mean, what do you do in a situation like this? Do you send them to school because it's what's best for them? Or, like, I think this is going to take him a while. Yeah, they're both blinking. Okay, I'll just send them both to school. And I guess she's just going to have to pick up that slack. Which would be the way on a farm when the husband is away at war. It sucks, but realistically, that's just the way it is. And not to mention, we still have to take care of little John and Albert. Little John does need a bath, and Albert is crying, so he's got a dirty nappy. Okay, that's fine. Let's come change his diaper. Okay, you're gonna have to hurry. They need you. She's like, I'm busy. I'm busy loving the animals. Like, we have, ugh, gross. Our poor animal sheds are green. Cotton's like, I don't even care. Just keep brushing that spot. Just love me. And I will give you wool forever. She's like, I know. Here you go. Okay. Let's get some wool now. A deal's a deal. That's a good boy. Look, John's like, I stink. Mom, I stink. All right, so we will do the scarecrow, the baby, clean a shed, bathe a boy. I really do feel bad that she is the only one here taking care of all of this, but it can't be helped. And as soon as her boys age up to teenagers, they're going to leave. Do you want to hang out tonight? Yeah, I can't. Sorry. Unfortunately, because she didn't have any daughters and she had all boys, as soon as they age up to teens, they have to be sent off to war. So she can't even get help on the farm, which sucks because who has like all these strapping young lads and can't utilize any of their help because, yeah, right? It's not ideal. All right, yep, give him a diaper change, and then we're going to go ahead and bathe John, and then you can bathe yourself. And then you can clean the shed. Oh, he's still crying, so he must be hungry. All right, let's rock him and cuddle him and talk to him. And if none of that helps, then she can feed him. And then you can clean the shed. She's like, okay. It's time for me to get you clean, little one. Oh, Albert, honey, I know. It's pitiful. Are you gonna make it? He's like, no, I'm dying. Someone pay attention to me, please. She's like, I need a bath. You're just gonna have to deal. All right, little John, why don't you go ahead and go on upstairs, and you can play with your blocks and stuff. So play with that, and then you can, yeah, we'll just queue up a bunch of fun things for you to do, and then you can take a nap. Mom's just gonna have herself a little bit of a bath. And then I'm gonna get her to go to the washroom after she deals with the little one. And then we gotta get back outside to finish the chores. Such is life on the farm. And lovely George's birthday is following day. So, okay, how about you cut that short? You're like half clean. It'll have to do. Back in that time, I think they probably only bathed once a week anyway. So be grateful. And now he's asleep, so that's fun. Okay, so he's definitely hungry. I'm just going to X all these out because there's no point in her doing any of these things if he just wants to be fed. Okay, perfect. So Albert has been fed, so he should be able to go ahead and go on off to sleep now. She's just going to go to the washroom. Congratulations on the new addition to the family. Thank you so very much. Speaking of new additions to the family, you're still not pregnant, right? So she had Arabella, but didn't have another kid. And she still is childless as well. So, fun times. That sucks. Right, there we go. Now head on out. Head on out here and deal with these animals, please. Because their sheds are looking rough. The chickens are out of food. We have lots of things that need to be done in the garden. Oy vey. You know? farm work is never done. She's like, oh, Daffodil, this place is a pigsty. Technically it's a shed and it's disgusting. I get that. But what do you do? What do you expect? All three of the boys are tense. Like all of them. What is the deal? He needs fun. He needs fun. He needs fun. Okay. Great. Clearly doing farm work in the morning before schools made their life hell. Okay, go out there and deal with the cow. No, why? You know, what the hell? Okay, I need you to clean and feed and milk Daffodil when you're done with that barn. And then you can... What are you doing? You know what? I want you to get some happiness in your life. Why don't you come over here and feed the chickens, and then you can go and have a little bit of fun on the swing. And why don't you also come out and have some fun on the swing? And you can't have fun on the swing because there's not enough swings, but you can do some fall crafts and that'll be good. Hey, remember how earlier I said that she wasn't going to get attacked? She didn't get attacked by bees. Well, now she's not even dealing with the bees and she's going to get attacked by bees. So that's fun for us. We gotta love the Humphrey bees. The boys are just getting their fun up by doing a little bit of their swinging. You cannot play on the phone because phones don't exist, but you can swing till your heart is content. And you can also sell all. And you can do crafts, and you can eat and bathe. Like, clearly, these guys are in rough shape. How are you, George? Other than needing fun, I think George is actually probably in better shape than any of them, which is great because we need someone to come out here and deal with the garden. Albert is once again crying because, you know, there's one of her. She stinks again. Okay, come in here and change this dirty diaper. All right, I need you, actually, instead of doing that, I want you to call over Belle and feed and do everything with the cow. Did you feed them? Go. Okay, that's fine. You know what I don't... Okay. You need to come out here and weed. Your boys are just not with it. You need to spray for bugs. Honestly, the work is literally never done. I do think the orchard is doing fairly well, though, so. Everyone is going to come out and do their chores a little bit. I know that it's not fun and you guys don't want to do it, but it does have to be done. Okay, you're having a blast. I love that for you, but come over here and deal with the cow. And then once you're done with the cow, then you can go and deal with your own needs. Okay? Robert's like, but why do I have to do anything with the cow? I'm a vegetarian. Yeah, I get that. Come on, Belle. Come out. Look how miserable he looks. He's like, I'm shattered and I'm so tired, you have no idea. But I'm gonna feed you and I'm gonna brush you and I'm going to milk you and then I'm gonna go grab something to eat and have a bath and hit the hay. And this one here is outside on the bench, but I really think what you need to do is go to the bathroom and then get yourself a bath and get yourself something to eat. Like, this is not rocket science, boys. Get up. No, I don't want you sleeping on the bench. When you're done doing all of your stuff, then you can come up here and you can sleep. All right, what are you doing? None of that. You need to eat something. He's like, I'll have cake. Of course you will. Of course you will. So we'll get George to have a little bit of cake and then he can go ahead and head off to bed. So all the boys are dealing with whatever it is that they need to do. John is once again hungry. Literally, that's all this kid does. So come down here and grab you some more mac and cheese. When you're done with the plants, you can eat and bathe and go to bed too. Like, this day was spent literally just trying to get everything caught up because they had so much going on in the last episode with her going into labor and all of that, that the farm clearly was neglected by the boys, and now we are trying to play catch up, which is never easy. And in the morning, she's gonna have to make a cake for George so that he can age up to a teenager, and then she's gonna have to ship her kid away to war. So, not really the greatest day ever tomorrow either, which really does kind of suck for her. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Is everyone going to bed? You're going to bathe and go to bed. You're getting something to eat. He's already in bed. All right, John, you need to go to bed as well, sir. Come sleep. All right, so I think she's just grabbing herself something to eat here. Finish eating that. Just eat that macaroni and cheese. It's fine. Have a bath. Change the dirty diaper and go to bed. He went to go sleep outside on the bench? For what reason? You have a perfectly good bed available. Sleep here. Okay, I'll clean up this mess. You go deal with whatever it is you need to deal with. It's perfectly fine. I don't mind helping. Okay. I know, Albert. Mommy's just having a quick bath and then she'll be right out to give you a little bit of love. Look how shattered he looks. Poor Robert. All right, all of the boys are in bed except for little Albert, and she is going to take care of him right away. Get out and go help him. Come on, I know, a mother's work is never done. Perfect. Good job, Florence. Just kidding. I'll let you have a tiny bit of sleep. Now you gotta feed him. And then you can go back to bed. She's like, what the crap is wrong with you, kid? Alright, so she's just gonna finish sleeping. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Okay, so it is bright and early the next morning. Everyone has been out here doing some chores. I know they're just thrilled about that. But, you know, it is what it is. She is headed in to deal with Albert, who is once again screaming his bloody head off. I'll be so glad when he ages up. Like, oh, you don't even know. That crying is starting to get on my nerves. So, once she's done that, we're going to go ahead and get everyone out here to take care of these big animals. And then I'm going to have her come and do actually, I'm not going to make her do the llama. I want her to make a cake for George for his birthday. So we will do a honey cake for his birthday. And you, sir, can come and deal with the llama. So all the boys are dealing with the animals. I'm going to get John something to eat. Because once again, that child is hungry. Let's get rid of that. Let's let him have some bacon and eggs because honestly, I'm tired of giving him mac and cheese. All right, so she's just making a cake. Poorly I might add, but she's just making a cake. And as we can see on the calendar, today is definitely not only George's birthday, but Albert's. Thank the goodness graciouses. Seriously, Florence? That was uncalled for. So when she's done with the cake, we'll put some candles on it. We'll go age up Albert first, get him into a toddler, and then we'll have George come in and blow out his candles, and I will give both of them their makeover. That is exciting. We get to see George as a teen and Albert as a toddler. I can't wait for that. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I don't want you to go to school. Should you skip? Yes. Perfect. Add birthday candles. Oh, not you. You add birthday candles. Add birthday candles. And then rock and cuddle. Okay, and then also we can age up. So it does look like George is just finishing up with Daffodil, and then I will let him go in and get himself a bath, and you can't have honey cake just quite yet. Then you can come out here and scatter some feed and then blow out your candles. And that'll be lovely. What are you doing? Taking care of Albert, I hope. Yes. Okay, don't cry, little one. It's okay. I know, it's so pitiful, hey? She's like, little Albert, you are so loved and you don't even know it. And your dad would love you to death, but he's not here. Hopefully he'll make it home to meet you. Okay, missed bubble, another standardized test. Robert is almost done when he realizes he skipped a bubble near the top. All of his answers are 1 off. He starts to tell the teacher but realizes he'll have to take it again. It's really only for the state. It doesn't affect his grade. Does he confess the mistake or turn it in? Robert, I think he'd just turn it in. Robert finishes the last few questions correctly and decides to hope for the best. The school likes to brag about its test scores, but how much can one test matter? Unfortunately, the teacher thinks it matters a lot. She assigns extra work for the next month to ensure that Robert catches up. Okay, we're aging up. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and randomize the trait, and we got ourselves a charmer with black hair. Holy moly, that's great. And also our power's been shut off. So we'll pay the bills really quick. Because you know that's not ideal. All right, so we have ourselves a little boy with black hair, which is bloody great. So another one that looks like the dad. And what about you, sir? You're just having yourself a bit of a bath. And where are you? You're just hanging out here? Look at you. Oh, you're going to be adorable. Truly adorable. Okay, so George is just going to finish up with the feeding of the chickens here. And then once that is done, we will blow out our candles and age him up into a teen. And Florence, as you can see, is dealing with the plants. Yep. When you're done with that, can you come over here and weed, Florence? And he just got attacked by the bee. So bee attack number 2. Maybe number 3, because I think actually Robert got attacked as well. But you know who's counting. Thank you for doing that, George. You're freaking amazing and so much help. Okay, so let's go ahead and become a teenager. Ooh, all this food's gone off. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, yay. Hold on. I would love to get a photo of this if you don't mind. You are the heir after all. And also, your mom is going to need to paint a picture of you before you head off to war. All right, let's go ahead and see him age up. All right, and what have we got? Bookworm. Interesting. Okay, so we have loves the outdoors and a bookworm. And because he is going to be the heir, I think that giving him something nature related is going to be the best. So instead of the gardener, because I don't think he really cares for gardening that much, I'm going to make him the caretaker of the animals because he does seem to care about that a little more. All right, so there is George grown up. We're just going to hop into Cass and give him a makeover, and then I will show you the final results. Okay, I have finished the makeovers, and this is what George has turned out to look like. So he does have a little bit of stubble, but yeah, he turned out okay. I don't know, he just has this weird look about him. I can't really quite put my finger on it, but this is George. And this is his everyday wear. And his his second everyday wear is his military outfit. And then his formal wear, we have his athletic wear, his sleepwear, his party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. And then Albert, when I got in to give him his makeover, his eyebrows were checked off to match his hair, and they were red. So I think he was supposed to have been a redhead. So I made him a redhead based on the fact that his eyebrows were red when I got in here to give him his makeover. So this is what Albert looks like, and he's precious. All toddlers are precious. He is no exception to that rule. So this is his everyday wear. And then for his formal, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, his hot weather, and his cold weather. And I did not give him a hat because he has really big hair, so I don't actually know that it's going to work out. But I can try. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Should I do this one instead? Or maybe this one. Let's do that one. All right, so that is what Albert looks like. So we have Albert and George. And let's go ahead and jump back in the game, and we will get ready to send George off to war. Okay, we have officially made it back into the game. Let's go ahead and just take a look at George here in the house. He's looking good. I am actually going to have him put candles back on this cake because I do believe John is going to be aging up soon as well. So let me just take a look at the calendar. Yeah, so our next episode, we will have little John aging up into a child, and we will be having Harvest Fest. So we'll just put candles back on that cake so we can pop it into the fridge and no one will eat it. Or at least that's the goal. And I'm just going to go ahead and you get off that, sir. That does not exist. Get off there and get some fun. Can you repair this? I don't actually know if you can. I don't think I've been able to repair the lines at all since I started this Let's Play. So there's that. All right, so he's just gonna kind of pick up a little bit. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're starving. Okay, I'm gonna get your brother to feed you. Give food from inventory. No, what? Clean out spoiled food. Can you not get him food? Okay, can you get him food? What is really going on? Oh, that's why. Okay. Huh. Incubate and cube. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get you here. Grab a bite to eat. Where are you at? Where is he? Oh, okay. All right. So just gonna sell the stuff in her inventory. All the eggs spoiled because she didn't do anything with them. That's just the way that goes, hey? He's just having a mushroom. And he's just weeding. Alright, perfect. Yeah, he couldn't fix that. I was afraid of that. Let's go ahead and sell the honey, collect the beeswax, and she's going to need to scatter some feed. Typically, if they're in a relationship, they can try for a baby, but he's not in a relationship, and war is going on, so as soon as he becomes a teenager and of age, he does have to go ahead and ship off. So go ahead and make small talk with the Scarecrow. I really would like for us to get this activated before you head out to war, because your mom is going to really need your, is really going to need your help with that. Is she coming over? Did it say? I didn't see that message. She'll be right over. Okay, great. Where? Oh, she's here and cleaning. I mean, we love a woman that comes into the house and just starts cleaning. So let's go ahead and let's let them talk to one another here. And we can... Oh, they seem to get on.
Hey, Bruce. Where's Chrissy?
How does she look? She could maybe be pretty cute with a little bit of CC. Let's go ahead and ask her to... George, honestly, you're supposed to be making a good impression. So I am going to go ahead and just
Drobisveric?
Yalanim.
Let them do a little bit of cloud gazing. I think that would be healthy for them to kind of bond and make their relationship a little better. And look how cute they are. They already have a little bit of romance going, so...
Kizoi. Loma Slew. Flinka.
Maybe he can embrace her and reveal that he has a crush on her even.
Sama? Rimplestano?
Oh, Savara.
Oh, they're cute together.
Hey! Woo!
Stop it, George. That is not cute.
Kumpul. Lumbik Jarl. Bombzoid Dimpish. Wixinia. Zerkuni Swarspa.
Quexenas.
Ooh.
Varosh.
Oh,
Yomadibs.
Sarps.
Abgor. Yaflong. Watanini. Shofbikappa. Quar. Opasa.
Look how cute. Okay, so we are going to ask her to be our girlfriend.
Regu. Aloy. Daba Yixel. Woodaba.
Oh, jeez.
Baranga. Miku.
Green.
Whew.
George, this is not attractive. Ask her to be your girlfriend. Like, stop sharding yourself.
Sharuna Zani.
Bibisum.
Amkihab Scoopa.
Wanji. Bronchlo.
Amuki.
Scarpa.
Oh
What?
my goodness.
Ah.
Okay, I wasn't fast enough. Well,
Uh-huh.
that's fine.
Wadida.
Let's go ahead and do a kiss here.
Marish Bree. Accruits. Kanumi. Merkel Zira. Sistoon Turib. Pifatow.
Look at her face. She's like, oh my word. That really does look funny, but that's okay. She's like, oh my gosh. All right, so I do think that he would tell her just like, I really, really have lots of feelings for you. I can definitely see us spending our lives together, but I have to go away. So because of that, I would just like to know if maybe you would wait for me. And one day, maybe we can have kids. So I do think he's going to find out if she'll wait for him. And if so... Oh. What are they doing? What? Okay, that wasn't... Okay, you know what? They did that on their own. I have the... oh dear. I have a mod in the game, and so they did that themselves, and so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get him to propose, because that was unexpected. Okay, are you done? Can you get clothes on, please? Okay, I wanted you to give her a first kiss, and then I wanted you to ask her to propose to her. Yeah, especially now that you just did that, because now she's no longer... Jesus. She's no longer in a good way. Now you've dishonored her. Alright, so that was the quickest proposal I've ever done in The Sims ever. But he totally screwed my plans up with them deciding to just go and whatever. So they're engaged. Okay, that's great. And look at him. He actually seems pretty thrilled. And really, this was the easiest relationship because they actually get on quite well. happy he looks. Oh my God. Look how happy he looks. Okay, I don't even feel bad about it anymore. Like, it's totally worth it. Look at how happy he looks. My heart. George is all grown up. All right, so because they're engaged, and he has to go off to war, I do think that he would probably, especially the rate they're going, like, geez, they already woohooed. So I think he is going to probably elope with her, and they will probably try for another baby, and yeah, I will be shipping him off. So let's go ahead and see if we can try for baby.
Harmony.
Can you try for baby? I heard you became friends with Michaela. She's pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for the telegram, Dad. I'll literally be with you in like a jiff. No kidding. Like, all jokes aside, I literally will be living on the base very, very soon. So he's going to do his homework and he's going to go to bed and get something to eat. Everyone just needs to kind of take care of their where are they? Did he just kick her out of her own bed? He totally did. Wow. Okay, so he did that. He really did that. Can you go eat something? There we go. And you need to go to bed. I don't know why you're out here in the water. Can you maybe go and put him to bed? Let's go and put him to bed. Are you putting him to bed? Yeah. All right, so I think this is a good place to leave it. I am just going to go ahead and split him off from the household and put him onto the base. I can't do that because he's a teenager by him like calling and splitting up. I will actually have to go into Manage Worlds and do that. So what I will do is go ahead and get him placed, and then I do think this is a good place to leave it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this episode and of George's new look, as well as Albert's, and the fact that George was so quick to tie the knot with her. Oh, that said, I guess I should get them married. Let's just go ahead and get them married really quickly, because he's just going to elope and then he's going to skip town. Not skip town, he's going to be drafted. So we will just watch them get married really quickly here. This is the same place that Elizabeth got married to her boo. So that's great. And then go ahead, guys, and do click the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I have new episodes that go live. And yeah, our next episode, we will be seeing John age up. He's like, well, what do you think? We're doing it. It's like, I'll love you forever, and I hope I won't be gone long. Oh my. Come on, gassy self. Finish the ceremony. And there's the ring. Aww. Alright, we have ourselves a wedding married couple. And as we know, she's going to be moving into this house. Yep. Because he's actually going to be leaving right away. So we'll move her in. Look how pretty her family is. No wonder she's gorgeous. Okay, so we will give her a little bit of a CC makeover, and then I will be splitting him up. But she is coming over into our house. We will send over a dowry of $5,000 to the family as well. And now we have her, and she lives here. I will also upstairs change the room so that it is a double bed for her. All right, so I will go ahead and get her makeover, and I will show you guys what she looks like in the next episode, but I'm going to ship George off to war now. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.